Now, I had did a story earlier and I had informed you with regards to the new information that came out today in which adds Jay-Z to a lawsuit that also involves Sean Diddy Combs. Now, the one of the things that's really troubling about this, and we all know that Jay-Z has a family, he is married, and anything that happens to Jay-Z, being that he is married, can definitely impact Beyonce's financial status. And y'all know Beyonce is not going to allow that to happen. And we had heard rumors of a possible separation between the two of them. Now that this information has come out, everything is starting to make a lot of sense. And as always, guys, don't forget to hit that subscribe button if you have not yet subscribed. Also, please do not forget to enable your bell notification so you do not miss out on a video.
Please, I don't have any time for any gossip now. Eh? Yes.
And we previously talked about the allegation involving Jay-Z and a 13-year-old girl that occurred in around 2000, the year 2000. Now, with this particular allegation that includes Diddy, it is being stated that some very serious things occurred. And as I stated in my last video, Jay-Z is just not backing down. In fact, he intends, or I shouldn't even say he intends, he actually sued Tony Busby, and people are saying that he is trying to scare the attorney off. Now, I don't know if these allegations are actually true, but it could be. Jay-Z is seeing what happened to Diddy. If y'all recall, in that Cassie lawsuit where Diddy actually settled with Cassie, it turned into now Diddy being in jail. So Jay-Z is not falling for the okie doke, and he has called Tony Busby out, and he's basically saying, do not play with me. I'm not those type of people or whatever type of person you thought you could send a demand letter to and you thought you can get money to with money from. That is not happening over here. So Jay-Z is making a hard stand. He's saying that the allegations is false, and he's basically calling Tony Busby a fraud. But this is where it becomes interesting because now we probably want to get into the separation of finances. We all know that Jay-Z and Beyonce are married, but what does this mean for them as a married couple? And word on the street is Beyonce is doing everything that she needs to do to separate herself financially from Jay-Z because we don't know how this thing is going to turn out. We don't know if 30 other people are going to come out. We don't know if 5 other people are going to come out. But what we do know is not she. Jay-Z has now been linked to Diddy. So when I say linked to Diddy is Diddy like allegations. And they are saying that Jay-Z and Diddy were together and did an act of SA on a 13-year-old. And this is terrible because one of the advantages that Diddy did have on his case, if you guys recall, is that everybody was grown. And now all of a sudden, 13-year-olds and all of this is just too much. So who knows? Beyonce may even look to file for divorce to totally separate herself and get out of this situation. Now, it could be a situation where they just do this. So on paper, they are in fact separated and divorced because if Jay-Z loses this lawsuit because he has vowed to take this all the way to court, he's not settling. He said he's not having it. It's just not happening. Well, if you guys recall, this is the exact thing that happened with Diddy. He settled the lawsuit with Cassie, and it seemed like within months he received a criminal indictment. So this situation can very well lead to a criminal situation. And Jay-Z is like, look, if you feel like I did these things in which you're telling me I did, then you need to call the popo, because he's like, I'm not giving you a red cent. And that's a quote, because that is exactly what he said. Now, moving forward, as I stated, Beyonce is strategically moving and separating herself, and more so her finances, against what Jay-Z has, because again, we don't know how this is going to end. So she want to make sure whatever money she earned, she not giving it to no alleged victims. And in all honesty, y'all, I was wondering, like, when was Jay-Z going to stand up and say something on behalf of his friend? And in the back of my mind, I'm like, the only people that are quiet are people that have something to hide. Because look, if you roll with somebody, if you rock with a person, and you know they legit, you gonna speak up for your friend. But the fact that he didn't say anything, in the back of my mind, this is what I was thinking. What does he know? Because this is a wild response for a person that has been to your parties. If you guys listen to, what some of the other attendees at the parties have stated, they always said Jay-Z and Beyonce are one of the, individuals that's in the house. So the fact that P. Diddy trusted them enough to just be off into his personal residence, but then have neither one of them say anything on his behalf, it's really telling in itself. And where does this leave Jay-Z and his family? The thing that really comes to mind is like, things that you have done in your past that you have not fixed will indeed come back to bite you in your rear end. Now, I don't know what Jay-Z did in 2000, but somebody is coming out and saying that he was part of some, mess that went on with him and Diddy. I mean, these are serious, very serious allegations. Now, Jay-Z has vowed to fight him. He's not giving up. He said he is not paying out anything, but this is a man that is married. He has now a family. And now, if this in fact is true, and what this person is saying is true, and it's proven to be true, he is gonna lose everything. Because listen, the fact that he actually was even tied to Diddy had him looking crazy, but now they have implicated him. Y'all, this is really messed up. Listen, 2025 is about to be crazy. I can tell it already. And as always, guys, let me know your thoughts down in the comments. And a free way to support the channel is simple. You hit the thumbs up, you are liking the video, share the video. If you guys are not subscribed, it is free for you to subscribe to the channel. It is also free for you to enable your bell notification. So those are all ways that you can support the channel.